What is going on, my lovely collective? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys, so this is a collective reading, which means it's for everyone, all signs, all right? Collective energy. If the title calls to you, the thumbnail, whatever calls to you guys, all right? Then you know this reading's for you. All right, my loves. So it has been a busy day, guys. I've been getting a lot of personal readings out today, so thank you, everyone, for your patience. All right, guys. So I spoke about this in my readings yesterday, but I did add a yearly prediction reading, but I'm only doing 30 slots of it. Okay, guys. So you guys can go check that out. The first 5, there's a code there that you could use for $40 off. Okay, the first 5 clients. Okay. What's up, everyone who's here live? Hello, guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. Marley, thank you, sweetie. All right, so what is going on, collective? Past, present, and future. So, guys, keep in mind it could be your energy that I'm picking up on or the energy of someone or something around you, okay? And a disclaimer, guys, I will never, ever reach out to you for a reading. If someone does, it is a scammer pretending to be me. All right, so please be careful, guys, and do not get got. And what sign am I? I'm a Taurus. All right, guys, the first card for the past, we have the Knight of Cups. All right, so for some of you, you could have been dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. We have the Death card reversed. Let's get one more card here. The 3 of Pentacles. And what's at the bottom here? We have the 9 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the 3 of Wands reversed. Okay. I feel as though there's something that you guys are building on here. Okay. There's things from your past that you've left behind. Maybe you guys weren't 100% over these things, but for a lot of you, I feel like there's something that you guys are building on. And it's like not quite finished. It's not quite where you want it to be just yet. All right, so let's start with this Knight of Cups and let's break this down, okay? Why is this Knight of Cups here for the past? We have the King of Wands reversed. The 10 of Swords reversed. I think you guys are getting to a place where if there was something you were dealing with in the past, especially if it's something that hurt you, like you felt betrayed, you felt like something happened suddenly, I feel like you're coming to terms with it. If this was at the hands of someone else, like if there's someone else involved in this, I feel you still think they're fucked up. All right, this could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And it's like you really think that something here is still fucked up. Yeah, Knight of Wands reversed, the Lovers, the 3 of Cups. There's something you look back at that you don't trust anymore. All right, but you're not, it's like you're not in the conflict anymore either. If this was a person, this was someone that you guys had a lot of love for. This is something where there was many celebrations, okay, in the past. But there's something you didn't want to fight anymore, so you walk away. Which was a blessing, even though you guys may not have seen it at the time. All right, you guys lost faith literally in something that was derailing you from your life purpose. All right, and there is very untrustworthy energies around this. Like, I feel like you guys were being played. Something wasn't what you thought it was. With this Fool card reversed, I know that you guys dealt with a situation where it was like hiccup after hiccup after hiccup. Like it was just always something. All right. It's like this road with endless bumps. All right. And you're just getting fucked up. All right. Death card reversed. Why is this here? What's up, Shay? Hello, Cece. Aya, thank you. Why is this death card reversed? The devil reverse. Yeah, so I feel like you guys, you're looking back, you're looking at a memory of something, but you're out of the fire. Okay, for a lot of you, like you're just remembering how things used to be. We have the Page of Wands reversed. Guys, the Knight of Wands reversed came out, King of Wands reversed came out, Page of Wands reversed came out. Like, if this is a person that you guys are dealing with, like, they hold no power. You guys don't take this seriously. You guys trust nothing. You don't trust what they say. You don't trust what they do. You don't trust how they think. You don't trust how they move. Okay, like you really feel like someone's full of shit. All right, you let go of something that you once had so much passion for. Okay, and it took you a bit to release this. Like you wanted to make sure that it was the right thing. All right, but I really see this energy of healing, of releasing a burden, putting this in the past. Something wasn't successful here, guys. So you cut it out. You couldn't keep bending over backwards for something. You couldn't keep making excuses for something. You couldn't keep justifying something. All right. Sorry, guys. That's my fan. So 3 of Pentacles. Why is this 3 of Pentacles here? 44 likes in the room. That's what's up. Page of Cups. The 2 of Cups. The 8 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck here. The 10 of Wands reversed, Ace of Wands reversed, 9 of Cups, the Chariot. I feel like there's 2 things happening here. You're very adamant about not putting any more effort into this thing. All right, you're leaving that behind. And guys, there's some sort of offer, there's something that is presented to you where you guys are really building. All right, there's something here that's really flowing. And you guys are happy. It feels like something is taking off for you. This could have to do with travel. Okay. But I feel like something is just moving really fast or moving very well. For some of you, this could have had to do like the move, or this could have had to do with the form of transportation, maybe a new vehicle. All right, maybe a plane ride somewhere. All right, so present moment, let's get to it. So Star card reversed. Five of Pentacles reversed. Guys, there's a lot of you that you're now seeing that light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, I think that there's something in the past that you had to adjust to it not being there. You had to adjust to a certain change. Okay, for a lot of you, that thing you lost faith in, as we speak, okay, because this is present moment and this is your center card, guys. I see the center card as, you know, what everything ties into, like the theme of the reading. So the most important thing here is that you don't miss something anymore. Okay. Or if there's, whatever this was, person, place, or thing, if there were certain things that you lacked when you were around this energy, I don't feel like you lack in those ways anymore. All right. There's an area in your life where there was lack. All right. And that area has been replenished. We have the Four of Swords. Okay. Something really stuck with you. Okay. Because what this was, it was a huge conflict. You guys felt played. You guys felt screwed over. Okay. You guys said, I can't defend this anymore. I can't fight for this anymore. Okay. And it's like you're asking spirit to help you break away from something, and you finally do. And when you break away from it, a lot of you, like, I feel like from the outside looking in, anybody would think you're fine. But on the inside, you were exhausted. All right. This situation took so much out of you. I don't think a lot of people know just how much something affected you. So the Star card reversed, why is this here? The Seven of Swords. The Three of Cups. King of Cups reversed. Seven of Wands reversed. Fool card reversed. There's something that you guys are working on, or you're about to be working on. And it's something where, like, you're going to want to jump up and down. You're going to want to celebrate this. All right. You're just being very careful of who you tell this to. All right. Because for some of you, I don't think you just, if you were dealing with like people, I don't think it was just one person. For some of you, you're dealing with a situation where other people were involved. Okay, even if it was just one other person, but I'm really getting like the energy of a group. You're working on something that's worth celebrating, and again, if it's a group, I don't even feel like this group is like looking at you. They could be just like doing their own thing. I feel like a lot of you are onto something that it's not expected. All right, or people don't see it coming, so they're not really sweating you. They're not really worried about you. Okay, like I just see people out having their fun, um, doing dumb shit, making bad decisions. But you're at peace because uh, it's like there's something that you've realized, or there's something that you feel is coming, or something you see coming. Okay. Five of Pentacles reversed. Center card. Why is this here? We have the Judgment card. Wow. Guys, so like, say we're in spiritual court, okay? Because when you guys are dealing with the situation, especially if it has to do with other people, other energies, we all know everyone has their own story. Everyone has their side, okay? I feel like like the only people that really know the truth, especially if it's like between two people, is going to be those two people. Do they tell everyone the whole truth? All right. Or do they give a version where it's like, okay, side with me a little. All right. There's not a lot of people that want to just full on just take accountability and look a certain way. So there had to be a judgment call. Okay. So I'm reading for you. I'm reading for the collective. All right. There's some sort of court in session here, and judgment had to be made. All right, there was judges on the scene here. And the judgment that was made towards you is give my collective back absolutely everything they lost and absolutely everything you took. That's what Spirit is saying. I demand that the collective gets everything back that they lost and everything back that was taken. All right. For those of you that you're being serious about your shit, you're being serious about your money, you're going to find yourself in a place where bills and things that you may have stressed in the past, you're not stressing it anymore. All right. Like, I know we've all had that point. All right. I remember in college, like just getting around with my car and I'd be like, all right, how much do I have? Like, oh, can I put 270 on tank three? You know what I'm saying? And a few years later, as I'm driving, I'm running to the gas station and I leave the pump in and, I have it on the thing. So the gas is still going. And, I go inside, I get my things, I hook it, I put it in the thing, and I'm sitting down. And as I'm driving, I had a moment where it's like I kind of got emotional. It's like, Lisette, bitch, when did you get to the point where you could fill your tank without ever checking your account? Like, you have enough to fill your tank. And it seems like something so small. But for a lot of people, that's huge. You know what I'm saying? Just to see that progression. All right. There's something here where you guys are seeing progression. And this is in an area, okay, where you lacked or you struggled before. You guys have figured something out. You guys have, found the key to something. You guys have like unlocked this next level. You know what I'm saying? So this is huge because there was something that was unstable. So in an area where you were once unstable, now you have the wheel of fortune. Now you can handle that. Did you have to go through some bullshit to get to this point and to move the way you're moving and do the things that you're doing? Yeah, absolutely. You went through shit. All right, but guys, like for a lot of you, especially if this like is money, it pushed you towards a self-sufficiency that you didn't have before, whether that be in love, money, independence, whatever it was. We have the Queen of Swords. All right, this could be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy, but guys, you are focused. That's why things are like this. That's why you're turning the tables. All right, that's why you guys are feeling less stressed or less anxious about something. There was something in the past that, whether you realize it or not, it was really fucking with your mojo. It was fucking with your flow. Okay. And the second you got out of that and walked away is when everything started like unfolding for you, when you started getting opportunities, when you started fixing issues in your life, all right, that needed addressing. We have the Four of Swords. So why is this Four of Swords here in the present moment? We have the Two of Wands. Guys, you're focused. You're so focused. All right. What are you thinking about constantly? The destination where you're trying to get. Okay. I like this energy, guys, because I don't know, just like with people I've been reading for and just the collective energies, I've picked up on in the past and just the YouTube readings. I feel like a lot of people in the past were kind of in a place where they were like stagnant or like felt paralyzed. All right. It's like there was something in the way, like even if you guys were showing up, even if you were working, like there's just something just wouldn't give. There's like a breakthrough that just wasn't happening. Okay. And you're realizing, oh shit, like this one thing or these things I was experiencing or the people I was around, that was a huge factor in why it didn't go further to another level. Okay. So you're seeing things unfold for you the way that you kind of like always planned. Okay. And for a lot of you, you're realizing like, oh shit, I think I'm onto something. All right, I think I could do this. Guys, this could be in your business. This could be towards a soulmate that you've met. Okay. But guys, the goal is to build. All right. The goal is to build. You cut out all that dumb shit. You guys cut out all that dumb shit. And it was hard to, even though it was fucking you up, it was hard. All right. It was hard. We have the Emperor. Okay. You guys are really on your shit. And like, there's something about you that became so much more authentic ever since you left something behind. Okay. I think that in the past you were tiptoeing. Maybe you were trying to look a certain way. Maybe you were trying to appease certain people, places, and things. All right. You guys were like walking on eggshells. So something blows up. You see some distasteful things. Okay. Let's say this is towards a person, a group of people. Okay. Let's say, for example, this is your family, your parents, or something. Like this could have been you, you know, playing the role you need to play, doing what successful people do. Okay. Um, and there could have been something that happened where you could have felt like shit because of something that went down. But feeling that way and realizing like, oh, like someone did something fucked up, or like someone didn't consider me. You're like, I feel like you took that and you brought power to that, because it's like, well, these people or this thing doesn't consider me anyways, so fuck it, I'm gonna just do what I want. Like, there's something that you were trying to appeal to. All right. And because that pressure is not there, because it doesn't fucking matter, like whatever this is, guys, in the past that had you acting a certain way, for a lot of you, I don't feel like you give a fuck about it anymore. Okay, so you don't have those same restrictions. Okay, for some of you, it could be something like, let's say you were dating someone and this was a person that, like, they wanted to know who, what, when, where, why, they wanted to know all the details. Maybe they make it harder for you to go out, things like that. And now it's like you could go out whenever, okay, with whoever. Like, you don't have restrictions. You don't have to explain yourself, or you don't care to explain yourself anymore. All right. Some of you guys are looking at someone or something and say, you know what, I don't like you anyways. So whether you approve or disapprove, it doesn't change my day. It doesn't change my sleep pattern. All right. It doesn't change my destiny. I know what I got to do. All right. And I think it's very clear to you guys that whatever it was or whoever it was that you walked away from, like, it didn't hold the vision, or it didn't see the vision. Okay. Yeah, guys, ever since you let something go, like, you guys are on overdrive. All right. This thing not succeeding is the reason why you win in the end. The Ace of Pentacles energy, guys, that's something that's going to provide you with long-term stability. All right. All right. So the first card for the future, we have the Knight of Swords. All right. So that could be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. All right. We have the Knight of Wands reversed, which could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. All right. But you guys have a good radar for shenanigans. All right. You're not running into them, like, at all, because you're focused on your new beginning. Guys, there's something that's coming in your future that you are going to feel so blessed and emotionally fulfilled by. Okay. We have the Sun card. We have the Strength card reversed. We have the Page of Swords here. Okay. There's a blessing that comes after hard times. All right. Like, you guys are going to realize this happened for a reason. I didn't go through that for nothing. And that's going to be a very validating feeling. Like, yeah, something broke your heart or something was disappointing. But then you turned into the Nine of Pentacles, which is somebody who is extremely self sufficient. Like, it woke you up to your truth. Like, it's like God was trying to tell you the whole time, like, I told you you didn't need that shit. I told you you didn't need them. I told you you didn't need that. All right. Do you believe me now? So, Knight of Swords, why is this here? We have the Five of Swords reversed and the Four of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, guys. This shit ain't coming in. It's not. All right. Like, there's someone on like the block list. Okay. You guys just refuse. You refuse to manifest in this. Like, your mind is made up. All right. Despite the time that goes by, despite how much you deliberate on something, like, you can't see someone or something as anything other than fucked up. All right, like, your view's not going to change. Okay? Even if someone were to change from this moment on, and they become the next like Mother Teresa or whatever, I don't think you'll be able to shake what you know, to shake what you experience. Okay? And it doesn't even have to be something where like, oh, you wish them bad or you wish them karma. It's like, yo, like, do what you got to do, but yeah, not taking that chance again. All right, there's something that I don't think you guys will ever let back in. All right, we have the Knight of Wands reversed. Soul Rebel, thank you, sweetie. We have the Ace of Pentacles. The World card reversed. The Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles reversed, 7 of Pentacles reversed. The Justice card. There's a lot of energy surrounding this, guy, so hold on. Can you tell me more about the Knight of Wands in this, Spirit? The Knight of Pentacles. The 10 of Cups reversed. The King of Swords reversed. 9 of Wands, the World card, the Ace of Cups, the Judgment card. Oh, guys, this has been coming out so much in readings lately, man. Okay. And guys, I was telling one of my clients this earlier because, I had to tell them this earlier, but I am not the reader who hypes you up without a reason to hype you up. All right? I'm not the friend that says, yeah, you should be a rapper when you're trash. All right? I don't hype things up if I don't see it. All right? Because sometimes, guys, the truth is something fucked up happens or people do fucked up shit. And as much as you're like, okay, God, even the playing field, sometimes it doesn't happen. All right? Sometimes, it wasn't meant to be their karma or maybe God needed you to go through something so the other person's like clear, you know what I'm saying? That happens sometimes, even if it doesn't seem fair. Okay, sometimes people hurt us and it's like you're not always gonna see them cry, you know what I'm saying? But what I've been picking up on so strongly, guys, and I keep seeing it over and over and over again, There's going to be something in your life that you excel, guys. Like you go above and beyond yourself when it comes to something. And there's God is going to give this to you in the spotlight. God is going to give this to you in front of an audience. Like, I know that there's a lot of you in here that you're humble. You're very humble. All right. You don't always talk about your wins. All right. The world doesn't need to do that. The world doesn't need to see how you pay your bills. The world doesn't have to know about your bank account. All right. The world doesn't have to know your job does this, you know? Um, Even to those that like you're not trying to broadcast yourself, what happens to you is going to be known across the board. Okay. And guys, like, you know how I said you recover something, right? Especially if this was a person that took it away from you or kept you away from it, karma is served in front of someone. Okay. Part of someone's karma is to see that you got back what they think you lost. Okay. And I don't want to make all these readings sound petty and be like, oh, they're gonna suffer. Oh, they're gonna be jealous. Like, no. Okay, we gotta be a bit more mature than that. We can't always move like that. It can't always be that petty. All right. We can't be, I don't know, just fantasizing about somebody feeling dumb because they did something, even though as humans it feels nice, you know. Um Someone is going to see you blessed, and you guys have had blessings, okay, but this one stands out. All right, this is a significant one. It's not something like, oh, cool, the collective bought a new book at the bookstore. It's more so the collective bought the bookstore. You know what I'm saying? And again, it doesn't even have to be with money, guys, but it's something that is newsworthy. It's something where you should take a day to celebrate. All right. This is something where, like, especially for y'all that have really been working hard, okay, like, enjoy yourselves a little. Take a day. All right. Go out with a loved one, grab something to eat. Like, just one day. It doesn't have to be crazy because you have to stay on task. All right. Just because you start getting rewarded or you start seeing all these blessings, that doesn't mean you stop. That means you're in the flow of receiving, you're in the frequency of blessings. Okay, so what you've been doing to be in that frequency, you better keep doing it. All right, because this is just the beginning. You guys don't know how many people see a little taste of good and then they stop and like, oh, that's great. And God's like, well, what are you doing? Like, okay, I just gave you that paycheck, but you're sitting down right away, like you're not done with the job. I'm gonna give you another paycheck, but you can't just stop working because you got the first one. All right. Some people will straight up get that first one and be and just sit it out for the rest of the time. You got to keep that momentum. Okay. There is definitely something that is going to look imbalanced. It is going to look unequal. All right. We're all human. You know, no one's better than anybody, although there are some terrible people in this world. Okay. But guys, I don't want to sound petty when I say this, but it's going to sound petty. It's going to be made known and it's going to be made very clear that someone, people, something is not on your level. You can't deny it. They can't deny it. The spectators can't deny it. It's obvious. All right. But this isn't something where you're going out to flex. That's why I think that this is so powerful. Like, I think for a lot of you, you've just been keeping your head down and doing your thing. Okay. But now, your justice, the justice of this situation, Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles. Guys, for some of you, monetarily speaking, you could be seeing an amount of money you haven't seen before. With the 10 of Pentacles and Wheel of Fortune reverse, guys, like, that's like you inheriting millions. That's like you getting a contract, and the amount on that contract is more money than you've ever seen before. Okay, you guys are shifting to a new level. All right, you have changed things, and you have told spirit that you're ready. God's heard your prayers. God has heard it all. You know what I'm saying? And you've been tested through a lot. All right, and you must have made the right choice, because God is now releasing those blessings. And guys, this isn't small blessings. Like, this is like significant. This is very impactful. Like, this is something that you're very, very grateful for. Okay. I was talking to someone earlier today, and I told them, I was like, you know what? I know it's the 6th as I'm recording this. I'm like, I think I'm gonna pay next month's rent soon. Like, I think I want to do that in a week or two. They're like, you're so stupid. Christmas is coming up, blah, blah, blah. Like, don't do that. And I'm like, why would you be mad at that? Like, I want to pay rent early. But I had to stop myself. Okay. And I had to look at them. And it's just like, well, not look at them. We're on the phone. And I'm just like, I want to do it because I've never been able to do that before. I don't know what that feels like. All I have ever known my entire life, I'm 33, guys. All I have ever known, and I've been on my own since about like 18, 19. All I know is that around the 1st, I kind of panic. Okay. And for the Tauruses in here, like, like, we won't give a fuck about something, but then a day or two before, that panic comes in. And I was like, I want to do it because when I moved to this place, I prayed to God and I said, I'm not going to fumble. I'm not going to fumble. I'm going to show you that I can work, that I can do this, that I can be a responsible adult. Okay. I've never been able to do that. And I told the person, I'm like, you don't understand that I'm healing something within me when I pay that early. Like, you don't understand how significant that is. Okay, guys, especially the single mothers in here, that shit ain't easy. All right? Even if you're touching good money, shit comes up all the time. Okay? So, again, guys, things are going to be coming in for you in a way where it's like, okay, this is new. You're giving, like, this is going to give you such security. Okay? Whether it's love, whether it's money, like, you guys are just leveling up. Okay? And it could be something small, but it's significant. You know what I'm saying? You know? Celestial, I agree. But it's someone that they don't really think like long term too far. The Magician reversed. Okay. Yeah, guys. That manipulator is going to see that. All right. And they're gonna be really hurt. All right. Posted up against the fence, looking all bruised up and dumb as fuck. Okay. I feel like there's someone that was in your life that they already feel a type of way about things that they know that they need to improve on. Like, they already feel a type of way. They're already aware that they have to make changes. But when I tell you guys that what they hear, it's gonna sucker punch them. Just the way you were sucker punched in the past, This is gonna be like a uppercut someone did not see coming. Okay, and again, like it's just gonna wake up a situation. Like, yo, I would have been doing so well with the collective. What the fuck was I thinking? What was I doing? Okay, what was I doing? All right, you guys have something so powerful coming in. All right, the moon card. Like it's like when everything comes to light, when everything makes sense. Okay, you let go of so much that caused indecision, insecurity, all of that. Okay, all of that. You guys know who the fuck you are now. You know how powerful you are. A lot of you have a very powerful creative spirit, and you're in tune as well. All right, you guys have gifts, you guys have a knowing for certain things. Okay, so let's get some oracle cards, guys, and let's see what more is going on. Now, guys, I know I mentioned like that whole run thing. I don't mean to bring up money, but for those of you that know, I'm a Taurus. Okay, so when I speak about money, I don't speak about like, oh, I want to be rich and I want to make everyone feel like shit. Like, the reason why it's so important to be in a stable place is because I can't function if I'm not, like, I literally, as a person, if I don't have my basic needs, I shut down. I'm not as confident. I'm not as um, productive. You would think that if someone is lacking something, like they hustle, they go harder. Me, like, I get depressed, I shut down. So I make a bad situation worse. Okay, so especially if you guys have like Taurus anywhere in your charts, or if you have human anywhere in your charts, like, you guys know that if things are handled at home, you know everything's good. Now you can focus on other things, other dreams, other people. Okay, like that's a certain level of adult that we all hope to reach. Okay, like we all hope, like, damn, am I gonna struggle all my life? Or am I gonna finally get a paycheck where I can say the house is paid off? Let's go on vacation. Like, does it ever end? Is there ever a point that we're not desperate to survive? Is it actually possible to do it? Okay, and that for a lot of you, like, that's what you're realizing, like, oh shit, am I actually doing this? All right, and you guys, with whatever this is, you're slowly gaining confidence. All right, and where you have confidence, you flourish. Okay, if you're anxious about money, love, anything like that, that shit's gonna run from you. All right, it's gonna run from you, guys. I say this all the time, and this is law. It happens all the time. If I ever come to work one day and there's a bill I have to pay by the end of the day, like, okay, like, do your best to get this amount. Shit is dry. When my shit is paid and I'm good and I'm happy and I just came back from lunch and ordered the steak, all right, and had a glass of wine with a good friend, when I come back, I'm like, I don't give a fuck because shit's good. Like, I know I'm good. I know I'm chilling. That's when my phone beep, 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 beep. That's just how life is. So right now you guys are growing confidence and power in something that you really needed a handle on. This changes everything. All right, it changes everything. Your frequency right now changes everything. Okay. All right, guys. So, guys, if this is resonating with you so far, there's links in the description below to donate, as well as my Amazon wish list if you guys want to bless the home. And of course, guys, my website is there if you would like your own reading. Now, again, guys, so I haven't done yearly prediction readings in like a few years. And the mistake I made last time is I didn't put a cap on it. And they're just very extensive reading. Like, I literally walk you through your entire next year. Okay, like, I break it down. So there were people that messaged me, they wanted that back. I had to take like a week, guys, to think about it because I'm like, listen, you're actually in a place where you're finally catching up with everything. Like, do you want to add this? So, guys, I want to provide, but I also want to be fair. So I'm not, over promising. So there's only 30 slots, guys. All right. So if you want that, you can go to my website, check it out. And again, guys, there's a code for the first 5 people who purchase it, HV2024. That will give you $40 off the reading. Okay. All right, my loves. So let's do this. You know what? I haven't whipped out these cards in a few. So we'll do this and then we'll do the other oracle cards, okay? We have judgment, imagination. Guys, like the whole theme of judgment is really, really strong, guys. And I want you to look at judgment as the way that like the Bible looks at it, whether you believe in the Bible or not. All right. When we say like, oh, this is judgment day, it's practically like, okay, you're about to die. All right. And judgment day, are you going to heaven or are you going to hell? And that's it. That's where you go. That's just where it's at. So guys, judgment is here. Spirit is setting the tone. If you guys see yourself at a place, because you guys are coming up when it comes to something. All right, you're doing better, you're getting stronger. That was God's judgment call. You rising. That's what has been declared. Not only is my collective about to fuck this shit up, but you have to watch. And we're not even asking for that. Some of you, maybe you are like, yeah, let this motherfucker see me stunt. You know what I'm saying? But some of you, you're not even asking for that. Some of you, you're just like, yo, like, honestly, like, if I never see from them or see them again or hear from them again, like, I'll be fine. Like, I just want peace. All right. But no, it's what God is declaring. Okay. And guys, someone's going to see your peace. Like, fuck the bag of money you get. Fuck the partner that you get. Okay. Yes, that's important. But what's going to be what really triggers someone is that they're going to look in your eyes and they're going to know you're good. They're going to know you're happy. They're going to know this isn't a flex to try to trigger you or make you feel bad. Like, I am genuinely happy. You can't take offense to that, but they will. They are going to be highly offended. Highly offended, guys. And guys, the link to my website is below in the description, highvibrationswithliz.com. All right, guys, discipline. So, death. Guys, you done died and came back to life. You guys have had an ego death. And it's so beautiful because there's something that's had a hold on you before and it just doesn't, like, guys, life humbled you. Life really humbled you. All right, you guys were put in such uncomfortable positions. Okay. I feel like a lot of you went through things where it's like, yo, like, I don't want to go outside and flex. I don't want to go outside and pretend I'm having a nice time. I don't want to post on Instagram like, I'm the most successful person in the world because I feel like shit. Like, you guys weren't even trying to put up a facade. Like, some of y'all, like, y'all could have stayed in like your bathrobe all day type shit. Like, no, zero effort. Okay. And something about the humility that you came across in that death of the ego, it's why you're about to get everything that you're getting. Okay. I don't know if you guys have ever, there's a book called The Street Lawyer. It's a really old book, but it's basically this guy, I think he was working for like a corporate lawyer firm. And they're forced to do like pro bono work. And I don't remember the book, guys, because one, I never finished it, and two, I was reading it when I was like 12. Okay, I was always a nerd with books. But what ends up happening is a guy doing pro bono for someone, like the guy just kind of calls him out. He's like, yo, like you don't care about us little people. Like you ain't shit. You just care about these big dollars and corporations and all that. And before I stopped reading it, that lawyer had an ego death. All right. And I stopped reading it at the part of the story where you saw that, he completely changed his life and where he worked and all that. And, he was just starting to see some light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's, guys, when I say like, you were bare and spiritually naked in front of God. Like you didn't come with your Louis Vuitton bag. You didn't come with your hair done. You didn't come with that beautiful face of makeup. You came with red puffy eyes. You came with exhaustion. You came on your knees. You couldn't even walk. Okay? And it's like, God, please. And not only are you begging God, but you're saying, I have the discipline for this. I can do this. I am humble. All right? A lot of you realized where you were fucking up and you took accountability. And that's why, guys, life is changing for you. Okay? It wasn't just something bad happens and you become successful and flex on these hoes. No. You guys had to look at yourself. You had to look at your dark side. Okay? We all have a dark side. Okay? I don't care how well you hide it. We all have that. That's who God forced you to look at. Like you guys were stripped of everything and you had no choice but to listen. All right? There is no one to talk to distract you. God humbled you to your knees so you would fucking listen and you would get it. And something would finally click. And God is just looking at you like, listen, I'm glad I have your attention. But collective, my love for the life of me, are you done yet? Aren't you fucking sick of yourself yet? All right? Because we have to take some accountability, guys. We are not 100% the victim of something. There's things that lead up to things. Even if you truly did nothing wrong, you still allowed something in your life. You still got fucked over by something in your life. So now there's this sense of reflecting of how did I allow that in? How did I not know better? How did I not protect myself from that? All right, guys, like you had to become very humble. All right, you had to come to God in rags, spiritual rags. That's where you were. And the moment he saw your change of heart, that's why all of this is happening. Okay? Because you guys are using your imagination, your creativity, all of that to really make something stronger right now. And guys, I know you're working hard. My God, collective, I know you guys are busting your ass. Okay? That old life that you lived, guys, it's done. It's time for version 2.0. You had your talk with God. God knows you learned. All right? God knows that you're humble. God knows that you're not going to fumble the bag again. Okay? You guys are going to have relationships in your life that you can take pride in. Okay? You guys, collective, this is beautiful because a lot of you will, again, there's someone or something that is going to watch something happen. But you know what, guys? After everything that you went through, even if you thought like, hey, once I hit a certain point, like I'm gonna look at someone and I'm gonna say, I told you so. You know what, guys? After everything that you go through to get to that point, you're not even gonna be in the same heart space to do that. I think that if this person comes up to you or if a situation is presented to you again, I think that you guys might actually be nice. Because it's like, yo, like, yeah, you're an asshole for that, but like, I mean, look at my life. How could I be mad? Okay? Because when someone sees you, like not only is the world going to experience your blessing, but you're going to be receiving the blessing lightheartedly. Okay? In a way where the way you receive it is so sincere that even your enemies gotta be like, yo, collective, I know we've had our shit, but like, fuck, man, like, that was fucking awesome. Like, it's some shit you can't deny. Okay? Ladies, it's like when you see an ex move on and like that bitch is actually really pretty. That's like, yo, everybody knows I'm tripping if I say that bitch is ugly. Like, I gotta give it to her. Like, yeah, she's a pretty dumb bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something where, like, yeah, collective, you that pretty dumb bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how someone's gonna feel. But, guys, your flower is gonna be undeniable, even from people that didn't wanna see it. And that's when the regret is really gonna set in on somebody because it's like, damn, look at how graceful the collective is in their success. It's so easy to hate a person that thinks that they have their shit together and they're like, and they walk like that. Okay? Like, guys, how many times does like a celebrity's like wife or something die? And they're like, fuck you, you're rich. You know, it's like, wait, hold on. Whoa. Money doesn't like absolve you of feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way that you are with your winnings, with what you have, people can't hate you for it. Okay, guys, let's say you're coming up on money and someone's like, oh, I heard the collective raked in, $47 million last year. It's like, yeah, but they also built, 4 homeless shelters and they, built a school in Africa in this place. And they, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yeah, but they're doing something good with it. Like you can't get mad about it. This isn't going to be something where it's like you take a huge bag of money, you join a country club, and you and everybody at the country club hates everyone else. All right, and you treat the staff like shit. Like that's not what you guys are doing with your winnings, whether it's in money or not. All right, you're gonna be so genuine about it. Okay, and you guys, you have to be confident about what it is that you want: money, love. All right, new career. You have to be confident about it. Guys, I say this all the time because again, financial stability is so important to me. I always tell people, and I truly mean it when I say it. I'm like, there's no doubt in my mind that I am going to be extremely successful. Like I'm going to see money that people around me have not witnessed, and I have a lot of successful people in my family. All right, people that is just like, yo, uncle, can I borrow 15K? Yeah, but for what? What is this for? As they're handing it, like I have people in my family like that, you know. But I always say I'm so confident I'm gonna have that because God knows I will change the world for positive. God knows that the money is good in my hands. God knows that if I'm in a room full of 100 people who are hungry and I got it, guess what? 100 people are eating that day. You know what I'm saying? So guys, if you move with a pure heart and pure intention, all right, and you show God that you're grateful for what you're getting and you keep your discipline, it's gonna keep coming. All right, but you just got to keep showing up. When you're not working on yourself, when you're not doing your thing, not only is it gonna rub the world the wrong way, but you're gonna feel like shit about you. All right. How many of you have ever went to go work out at the gym and you really don't want to fucking do it? You felt better at the end though, didn't you? You felt accomplished at the end walking to your car, didn't you? Keep showing up for yourself. All right, so why is this judgment card here? Fork in the road. Damn. The choice was either you or going the opposite way of you. All right? Someone did not take the turn that you took at a fork in the road. And this is someone that you guys were supposed to co-create with, because there was supposed to be happiness here. Someone is going from co-creator to observer, watching you transition into a world that they do not belong in, and knowing that there's something left with no closure. There's something that was supposed to be built that was never finished being built because someone didn't believe you on your path. Okay, you told them, you're like, yo, I'm gonna make this right. If you make the left, I might not even be able to find you again. All right, I don't think we should chance this. Why don't we both just make this right? Like, we got each other. Whatever we find on the path, we at least we have each other. All right, our chances of two making it versus doing it alone on different paths, like, we have a higher chance of survival if we both just make this right turn. So it's like you guys stood at that fork in the road for a while, okay, and you tried to plead with someone, you tried to reason with somebody, and y'all could have been sleeping or some shit, and they're like, you know what, fuck you, collective, and they ran off. Okay, and it's like they lived in boxes and tin homes and all this stuff. All right, but let's say you took the right path and you found this lovely family down the road. They were like by the lake just chilling, and you're like, yeah, I'm not from the area, but I'm trying to find my way. And they're like, oh well, it's gonna be dark soon. Why don't you just stay? Like, pretend this is back in time, guys, where people could actually do that and not get killed. All right. So you follow these people. All right. This is in this pretend scenario. You follow these people, and it turns out it's like the king and queen, but you just found them in their everyday attire, and this was just family day, and now you got hookups in the royal court and shit. And they fucking take you on, and you learn things, and you do things, and they see your talent, and you just, mind you, homie that wanted to take that left turn is like under a bush right now in the middle of the night, scared as shit because they just heard some twigs crack. Okay, while you're sitting in a cozy mansion, all right, not mansion, castle. All right, you got the fucking fireplace going. All right, you got the wine over there and somebody to serve it. You got tea if you want it. All right, you got someone brushing your hair and shit. Like, it could have been different. They did not have to struggle. Had they rolled with you, they would have been fine. And now they're in rags, but not in front of God. Okay, not in front of God. And the difference between you being in rags in front of God and them being in rags in front of God is that if they were told right now, like, yo, God's coming to visit, no. You don't see me in these rags, reschedule. And God's like, all right, reschedule. You've been put to the side. You've been put on the bench. Okay. But you're like, God, like, I'm so happy you're here. I know I look crazy right now, but thank you for being here. You know what I'm saying? That's why, guys, you're humble now. You're able to accept this help. You're able to accept this grace from God. Okay. My mom the other day, she was like, Lisette, what the fuck is wrong with you and your inability to receive things? She's like, why do you feel so bad when people do things for you? And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I feel bad. Like, I feel like people should be compensated for the energy they put into things. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, Lisette, but what if it would have made someone's day to be able to do something for you and give you something? And I'm like, so you're telling me, Mom, if I start taking things that people want to give me, I'm doing them a favor? And she's like, Lisette, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? But, like, guys, it's true. All right. And you guys, you're more receptive to receiving, because why not you? All right, guys, there's people far less talented than you, far less smarter than you, that have so much more than you. So why not you? Okay, like why not you? All right. So for imagination, we have loyal heart, not for you. All right. This thing you imagined and created, someone can't be with you. My heart was way too loyal for that shit to have gone down. I was way too loyal for shit to go down like that. All right. This ain't for me. Okay. Treasure Island at the bottom. Yeah, guys. Someone's gonna watch you receive something. Like imagine like you receive a house, all right, and everyone's outside clapping for you. They see you receive this thing, right? And you're like, all right, you come in, and then like you leave that person standing outside, and you're like, yeah, thanks for clapping, but it doesn't change what you did. Have a good day though. And they just have to see everybody go in. They have to feel the sensation of when the door closes, and they know that they weren't invited in. And they see you through the windows, and they see you guys laughing, the fireplace on, and the bachata's playing, and you got the food cooking. All right. And it looks like a fucking Hallmark moment. Someone's outside in the cold, and you don't care. That's what hurts. All right. You don't care. And because of your discipline, what happened? You guys got a leg up. What's going to get you to what you want? You got to show up for it every day. Whether it's money, a partner, okay, changing the world somehow. You have to show up every day. That's it, guys. There's no trick. All right. There's no secret recipe. It's those who just show up. You just have to show up. All right. It's time for a new life. This version of you guys have died. Okay. Do a releasing ceremony. Forgive yourself for everything. Forgive yourself for allowing it to happen, for not knowing better, for not seeing it sooner. Okay, guys, it helped out at the end. It really did. $11.11 when I said that. Wow. Guys, it's a whole new life. I said that at $11.11, guys. Come on. Come on with the confirmation. All right? Like, get off me. You know what I'm saying with that confirmation? Like, I'm glad I did this reading, guys, because I have an option for a one-on-one reading option. And it was a beautiful reading. It was extended longer. And then I did some other stuff, but I was like feeling so drained and bad. Like I had just smoked a blunt. I'm like, I'll work tomorrow. But then something in my spirit was like, let's not get up. At least do this reading. Like, get up. Okay. Like, there's a message, girl, that even you got to hear. All right. So, whew. Toxic, unhealthy relationship patterns. I'm so sad, guys, because I cannot find my sage. I haven't unpacked all my boxes yet. And I was really looking for it. I had to resort to lighting a white candle today. I just like to cleanse the space after doing personal readings. But yeah, I lost my sage and my Palo Santo. Okay. I have been so frugal lately, guys. Like, I act like I have no money to my name. I'm like, nope, I'm not going to get excited. Nope. I'm just paying everything that comes my way. Like, I've really been pretending lately like I don't got it. It's like, Lisette, it's $2. You can afford it. No. And then I'll be a day late for rent, and then I'm going to be like, I shouldn't have gotten that $2 thing. All right? Like, I'm trying to adult y'all. I don't know about y'all. We adulting out here. We have children. Children are involved or will be soon. Or someone could just be acting like a child. Let's get one more card here, Spirit. D, good night, sweetie. We have unstable. There are many issues that need solving. Unfulfilled. Emotional or physical needs unmet. I need more love. Guys, somebody who acted like a child and did something very, very toxic is now in a very unstable and unfulfilled place. I'm telling you guys, you took your turn. You found your castle. All right. Someone didn't trust you. Someone didn't trust your judgment. Someone didn't, they just didn't trust. They weren't loyal. All right. They're not doing so well. I don't care what the fuck the gram looks like. I don't care what the Twitter looks like. I don't care what the TikTok looks like. I don't care what the hair outfit looks like. I don't care. Someone is empty. All right. Somebody's just an empty vessel, just wandering. Okay. So why is toxic here? D, thank you, sweetie. For toxic, it says, I don't feel supported by you. Okay. After someone did that toxic shit, how can you trust them? How can you trust they'll have your back? All right. My past experiences stopped me from loving you fully. I need more attention. When you really needed somebody, that's when they decided to be toxic. That's when they decided to move crazy. Or that's when something just became toxic. Like you needed something, you were denied of it. And then you had to see ugly things happen on top of that. Okay. Children. Let's see why this is here. I could never depend on you for anything. Okay, so guys, someone's a fucking child. All right, and if this whole reading is talking about somebody that you have a child with or something that has to do with like child care, like you can't depend on somebody. All right, there's a deadbeat mother or father in this. You know what I'm saying? Substance abuse. I am not in love with you anymore. Like guys, someone kept fucking up to the point where you just don't feel anything like that anymore. And if you do, you're coming out of it. Okay, like someone's acting like a child. They're doing all the wrong things. All right, something lost its appeal. You're full of shit, buddy. All right, like you guys know what this is. Someone's life is in fucking shambles right now. All right, someone's life is in shambles. I need more sex. The flame has fizzled out. Your anger issues. All right, always looking for things in the wrong places. All right, you don't see this the same anymore, guys. Like the flame has definitely fizzled out. You feel like someone has like anger issues, or they're very like they're kind of like a loose cannon in some ways. Okay, you don't think that they're responsible. All right, you spend too much money. Okay, especially for those of us that we pretending like we don't got it right now. Okay, we're not trying to spend it. We're trying to hold on to things for once. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, you're looking at someone's habits and it's like, yo, like, I'm trying to get to the next level in life. Like, I'm trying to do things, all right, that felt out of reach. All right. You guys are trying to do something that the world convinced you is probably out of your reach. All right. So, unfulfilled. Tell me more about this card, unfulfilled. You don't respect my feelings. You never open up to me. Guys, so what this tells me is that for a lot of these people, it was on them to keep something going or to apologize or to reach out to you. Because a lot of you, like, you were just done wrong. So you guys, you're not gonna chase someone who, did something fucked up and they're not even thinking about you. Like, you guys don't want to be on that tip. All right. So it's like part of the reason why they are so unfulfilled is because they left something as it is. And now it's like they don't lost everybody. It's like you see that pride you had, you see that ego that you had, you see how you just tried to go about things in a cold, I don't give a fuck sort of way. All right, you don't give a fuck. That's why you're alone. You don't think that people are worth an explanation. You don't think they're worth an apology. That's offensive. And now you feel unfulfilled and lonely and shit because those same people aren't around you. All right, guys. And this is something that people warned you. People warned you that, this was going to be an abusive reality. You were abusing yourself. Somebody was abusing you. And like someone's avoiding the toxicity that they put out. All right. Someone's just saying, oh, well, if I close my eyes and I don't look that way, then it doesn't exist. Okay. It's like, yo, like if you have a chair in front of you and you close your eyes and you can't see it, well, guess what, motherfucker? The chair is still in front of you. Them being unfulfilled is their own problem. All right. They want to lie. They want to act like they got life together. They want to act like they're so happy and fucking successful without you. And it's all a fucking lie. You have nothing and you feel like shit. Like, tell the truth. All right. And so that's why it's like you can't take this seriously. All right. We don't agree on things I find important. All right. I'm trying to buy my dream home. You're trying to buy a $300 bottle of Henny at the club. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's just people, y'all, you can't hang out with them anymore. All right? You're the average of the 5 people around you. If you're doing the best out of everyone that you hang out with, you're in trouble. If you're the smartest, most successful, wealthiest in the room, you're in the wrong room. All right, guys, you need outside forces that are going to really like inspire you. Okay? Right now, I've gravitated more towards like my friends who have like their own homes or who are getting their homes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gravitating towards people who pay their bills on time. I'm gravitating towards people who budget and can vacation every year. All right. I'm gravitating towards people that take care of their bodies. Okay. I'm gravitating towards people that inspire me and make me feel good. I'm gravitating towards people that show me a little slice of what I want in life. All right. And what a gift is it to see someone shining and being able to see how they do it and be a part of their life. Okay. Don't settle, guys. And again, make sure you're not the smartest, most successful in a room. Challenge yourself. Have people in the room that can teach you something. All right. Have that happen. Whatchamacallit, my homegirl the other day, because I had said in a reading, I'm like, yo, like I really, one of my dreams is to like have that family home that like stays in the family for generations. Like, I'm gonna sign some sort of document that like lasts for thousands of years, where it's like, yo, I don't care if you cheat on your wife and she divorces you, like she's not taking my motherfucking home. That shit got nothing to do with me. So it's not gonna be like there's gonna be a solid contract, guys. All right, that none of like my future relatives, all right, even if they do some dumb shit, the house is still solid. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking about that in a reading, and one of my friends who had just gotten a home, she messaged me, and she was like, I just want to say that when you said that, I felt that for you. And I know that you said in this amount of time, she's like, trust me, it's going to be so much sooner. And when she said it, I agreed with it, but I did not feel it. But I kept my head down and I'm just working, guys. That's it. Like, I just want to, just be honest and humble in life. And I just want to work. And I want to be able to have something and look back and be proud of every little step I've taken to get there. You know what I'm saying? So to have someone say something like that to me, because this is a friend in a better position, right? Like, You guys, you're not going to hear things like that from friends that are doing less than you, from friends that don't have that vision. Okay, for someone to have something so great, something that you're working towards, and to just confirm for you, like I have no doubt in my mind that it's going to happen sooner than you even expect. And I let that ruminate for a moment, and I started manifesting off of that. And guys, there's things happening like even this month that I'm like, God, like that's wild. All right. And it's like, I don't know where my life is going to go, but ever since my mindset has changed, a lot of things I had trouble in prior, I'm slowly getting out of all that. Okay, guys, I'm just grateful that God can be so forgiving. Be grateful for these people. Be grateful for what happened. Be grateful for the lessons that you learned. Okay, a lot of you were rejected or abandoned, and it's like you find a crew or a tribe or a love or an area that's so much better. But you wouldn't have even looked for this area in the first place had you not gone through that, had you not been rejected. All right, because as we know, rejection is God's protection, right? Okay, guys, 275 in the room. Thank you guys again for being here. Let's do the bonus portion, okay? Bonus, bonus, bonus. Guys, you can only guess once, all right? You can only guess once. If you guys guess the right number, but I see that it's not your first guess, it does not count. All right, one guess per person. Only your first guess is valid, okay? So don't waste your time putting 1,000 numbers. All right. Okay, guys. I am thinking of a number. I don't know why y'all are putting numbers. I haven't said anything. I didn't even give you nothing yet. All right. So, guys, I'm thinking of a number between 410 and 430. So between 410 and 430. Layla, you got it. Layla Rue with 422. Layla Rue with 422. You put it right in the nick of time because like 4 or 5 422s came right after that. Layla Rue. Okay. Layla Rue. And guys, keep in mind that for those of you that are in live, all right, sometimes what you're seeing is delayed, especially like if you rewind it a few seconds. All right. So, yeah, I see the numbers in the order they genuinely come in. Okay. Layla, let's do this, sweetie. All right, guys, we have a winner. No more guesses, please. All right, Layla, let's see what's going on with you. And guys, again, if you need your own personal reading, I have readings ranging from all prices on my website. I want to make sure that everyone can afford something. Okay. And again, the first 5 people who purchase the yearly prediction will get $40 off using code HV2024. All right. So use the code and hope it works. I think there's like 1 or 2 left. All right. I just posted it last night. All right. So Layla, you walked away from something. All right. There's something that you walked away from. Okay. Because you had no control over your happiness being attached to it. Okay. And guys, the discount code, it'll be on my website in the description of the reading. HV2024. HV for high vibrations. 2024. The moon card reverse. So Layla, you saw the truth of something. Like You couldn't deny something anymore. Something came out to light and you knew that you needed to stand your ground to get away from something or someone. All right. But now you know that the worst is behind you. Okay. You know the worst is behind you. The Empress card, the Fool card, sweetie, you're right in alignment with this reading today. All right. This is a whole new level of you. This is a whole new level of you that you haven't hit before. Okay. You haven't experienced the things in life that you're about to experience. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. You stood your ground and you changed habits or people or just things that you've been attached to for so long. You're finally out of that. All right. You're finally out of that. With the Three of Pentacles reversed, it's not something you're going to build on anymore. All right. You knew something wasn't the path for you, so you cut it off. All right. Because you realized all this does is give you anxiety. All it does is make you question your stability when you alone have that. Okay. So I feel like something unstable just really made you look at things realistically. It really made you have to like tell yourself the truth. All right. And because you told yourself the truth, you have a whole new chapter in life that's going to be so exciting. All right. It's going to be so exciting. All right. Layla, you got this, sweetie. Collective, I love you guys so much. All right. Until next time, take care.